Gotta change the oil in it today, so this video is how to change the oil in a DRZ400. I've never done this, but shouldn't be complicated. I know I said in my last video that I'd be working on the wheels for my CR250 project. Link in the description if you want to watch the build of my CR250. But I'm going to change the oil in this. I have to, and I figure why not make a video about it. And I have also another bike that I have to change the oil in it. I'll be doing 2 videos of oil changes. I figure these will be more of an instructional video type thing, and it'll help you change the oil in your DRZ if you have one. And the other videos will help you change the oil in your other bikes. So this is all the tools you're going to need to do this job on the DRZ400. An oil pan to catch the oil, a ratchet, an extension, a 10mm socket, a 12mm socket, a 14mm socket, a owner's manual, or operator's manual, whatever you want to call it, a measuring cup, your oil filter, some oil, and a funnel. You're going to start by taking your 10mm socket and remove these bolts on this pan right here. There's no real good way of showing you how to do it. 14 for the plug at the bottom. So it's gonna be 14 mils for this bolt, this sump bolt, and 12mm for this. 12mm for this one. 14 for the other one. I've already loosened this one. So I'm gonna start by emptying the engine itself by removing this bolt. There's a magnet at the end too, that's good. Here. I made a mess, like always. Now we're going to take off these 3 10mm bolts. Make sure, if you're going to reuse this O-ring, that it's in good condition. There's an O-ring on the casing. Now this is a messy job. No matter how you try, you will drip some oil somewhere. You'll have to clean your bike afterwards. Then you take your brand new filter. This is the number, part number for it. I don't know if I'm in focus or not. You make sure that this is facing the outside of the bike and this hole is facing the inside of the bike. And don't forget, there is an O-ring on the oil filter, the old oil filter. And you need to prop this right back in here. If you don't have that, it's not gonna filter anything. So we're gonna have a bad day. Put it like this here. Then make sure these surfaces are clean. Make sure there's oil or grease on this O-ring. Don't install it dry. There's an arrow on this casing. You want it to point upwards. Clean up your mess you made. Then I reinstall this plug. Make sure you have the right crush washer and that it's in good condition, no dirt or crud stuck in it. Screw it back into the bottom of the engine. Then reinstall this one, make sure it has the right crush washer on it, and then it's clean. And reinstall this fan. I cleaned it off camera, it was pretty dirty. You dispose of the oil legally. Most automotive stores, shop, whatever, garages will take your old oil and won't charge you a thing. You want to use 10W40 or 20W50, depending on how hot it is outside. There's a chart. So here's the chart. So you can use 2050 from minus 10 Celsius to 40, which is pretty much the range I'm going to be writing it. But if you go in really hot weather, you might want to use 10W40 or 10W50. 1030 is, a narrower range. I'm going to use this because I'm not going to go under minus 10 with this bike. Make sure the oil you're using does not say energy conserving here. If it does, do not use it. See it? It says it right here. You want this, not energy conserving. If you use this, it is 100% guaranteed you will burn your clutches. They will slip. You will be stranded with your motorcycle. You will have a bad day. You want to change your oil every 6,000 kilometers. The first one is at 1,000, then 6,000, then 12,000, then you get the drift. So it says here, engine oil, it's in French, but engine oil, change. So every 6,000 kilometers, you want to change the oil in your motorcycle. You're going to want to add, after changing the filter, you don't need to change the filter, the oil filter, every time. You can change it every 2 times. I'm going to put a funnel in there. Then you want to add in 1,800 milliliters of oil. Put the dipstick back in and start it up. And let it run at a level state for a couple minutes. Then you check the oil again to make sure it's in the clear. Then you You just top it off until it's perfect, and you're good to go. So that's gonna be it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a nice day. See you next time.